After tossing and turning throughout the night, Rachel called her boss. She didn't know how she was going to make it into work after what had happened. "I don't know what time or even if I'll be in tomorrow," she said, explaining what was going on, saying how she needed to focus on her daughter and find an attorney. "Look, Rachel," her boss said, "I need you to come in until I can find someone to cover for you." Great. Rachel forced herself to wake up and drive into work like a disciplined soldier. She was exhausted, of course. As her morning went on, the local media picked up on the story, which was gaining plenty of traction considering Jennifer had become an international 15-minute celebrity for having those hiccups. The hiccups, Rachel and Jennifer had learned since her star rose and fell, had actually been a symptom of a more serious underlying medical condition. As she went about her day, Rachel didn't realize how tight a grip the story had taken on pop culture because she had not paid attention to the television or radio as she worked. Her mind was focused on her kid. What were they going to do? They did not have the funds or the assets to hire an expensive, high-profile attorney who could get Jennifer out of jail on bond, if the court allowed it. A disc jockey for one of the local radio stations out of Tampa, who had spoken to Jennifer back when she had the hiccups, called Rachel at work. She didn't know it, Rachel later alleged, but the station recorded the conversation with her that day and put it on air. The quote that was played and replayed all day long and would continue to be in the weeks and months that followed was Rachel saying, "I don't think she knew what was going to happen because that's not Jennifer. She's not out to hurt anyone. She's a lovable, sweet little girl who wouldn't hurt a fly." The problem now, however, was that as Jennifer's life was being dissected by journalists and bloggers, the same sweet little girl who wouldn't hurt a fly had recently described herself on her MySpace page as the female version of a hustler. Jennifer, it appeared, was one person to her mother and family, and quite another out in her world of hustling. The media was picking up on the bad girl side of Jennifer and running with it. Many assumed that the innocent 15-year-old who had battled intractable hiccups and whom the world had felt sorry for was a very different person now.